How do geospatial professionals migrate their ArcGIS content? Geographic information systems power everything from urban planning to disaster response. But when it's time to move an entire organization's spatial data infrastructure to a new environment, specialized tools and careful planning make all the difference. Our journey begins with the Architecture Viewer, a diagnostic tool that creates a visual map of the entire ArcGIS enterprise setup. Technicians run this tool on both the source environment, where the data currently lives, and the destination environment, where it's heading. This graph-based visualization reveals how all the components connect, providing a crucial blueprint before any migration begins. Next, it's time for inventory. Using a tool called CleanMyOrg, specialists create a comprehensive catalog of everything in the source organization. Every map, every layer, every user account, and every group. This isn't just a simple list. It's a complete manifest that identifies what content exists, who owns it, and what relationships exist between items. The inventory phase serves multiple purposes. First, it reveals problematic content that could cause issues during migration. Second, it identifies items that aren't supported by the migration tools. Third, and perhaps most critically, it documents the owners of every piece of content and every group. This ownership information becomes essential in later steps. With the inventory complete, technicians begin the cleanup process. Using the same CleanMyOrg tool, they systematically identify and remove unnecessary or broken content before migration. This step ensures that only relevant functional items make the journey to the new environment. But what about content owned by users who no longer work at the organization? The Admin Tools Suite provides a solution. Technicians can identify inactive user accounts and remove them, but not before reassigning their content to another user. This process retains important data and maintains continuity, ensuring that valuable maps and layers don't disappear when their original creators leave the organization. Smart organizations take this opportunity to tag their content. Using capabilities within admin tools, specialists add descriptive tags to items, users, and groups. These tags aren't just for organization. They serve as powerful filters in later migration steps, allowing technicians to quickly select exactly which content to move. Some content gets tagged based on which phase of migration it belongs to. Other content gets tagged for exclusion, allowing it to stay behind without having to be permanently deleted. The migration process depends on which components are in play. Organizations using ArcGIS Enterprise begin at Step 1 with the Architecture Viewer, but those working exclusively with ArcGIS Online can skip directly to the inventory phase at Step 2. Now comes the migration itself. As content transfers from source to destination, something interesting happens. Ownership must be rewired. The destination environment doesn't automatically know who should own what. Technicians use the ownership information captured during the inventory phase to reconstruct these relationships in the new environment. Each map, each layer, each dataset must be assigned to its proper owner, or to a new owner if the original has moved on. This rewiring process is methodical. User accounts are recreated in the destination environment. Groups are re-established with their original membership structures. Then, as content arrives, it's systematically assigned to the appropriate users based on the migration plan. The tagging system proves invaluable here. Content tagged during cleanup can be automatically routed to specific owners, streamlining what would otherwise be a tedious manual process. For organizations with ArcGIS Enterprise environments that include data store components, additional steps handle the migration of databases and registered data sources. But the fundamental principle remains the same. Inventory first, clean second, migrate third, rewire ownership fourth. The entire process, from initial architecture mapping to final ownership assignment, ensures that spatial data, user configurations, and organizational structures transfer seamlessly from one environment to another. Years of work preserved, business continuity maintained, geographic intelligence ready to serve its purpose in a new digital home. And that's how they clone an ArcGIS organization.
If you're interested in any of the features or products shown in this video, please reach out by email to connect@geo-jobe.com. Thank you.